Good afternoon, everyone. It is I, your man Nipun Sharma, and welcome back to another video. These are going to be the player ratings for Tuesday night's defeat against Leicester City. And did we really expect anything different? Now, it has come to my attention that Frank Lampard has been given 3 games to turn around his season. Personally, I think it's a matter of when and not if. He's getting sacked at some point. And I honestly think the person who will replace him will be Thomas Tuchel. Because let's be honest, we are not getting Julian Nagelsmann or Ralph Hasenhüttl until at least the summer. In fact, we might not be getting Julian Nagelsmann at all. End of story. He might be going to Bayern Munich after Hans-Dieter Flick leaves or gets sacked. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on to the player ratings. So starting off, in goal, Edouard Mendy. Now he could do nothing about Wilfred Ndidi's goal, apart from the fact, but watch how stunning it was. I mean, what a goal. In fact, both goals today I would put as goal of the season contenders, either in top 10 or honourable mentions. In fact, that's a video I'm going to make towards the end of the season, like top 10 or top 15 goal of the season contenders. So yeah, there's nothing he could have done. No goalkeeper was saving that. It was just a beautiful goal from the Nigerian midfielder. But he made a good save from Yuri Tielemans in the second half to stop it from going 3-0. He gets a 7. Now moving on to the right back. Reece James. He made his first start for Chelsea since Boxing Day, and Leicester City took full advantage of that. He offered good attacking play, but he was massively troubled by Harvey Barnes. A little more solid in the second half, but still a very rusty performance from the young Englishman. He gets a 5.5. Antonio Rudiger. Now, I don't know why he started today. I honestly wanted to see Kurt Zouma back in the team. But then again, I'm not the manager. And Lampard is, which is why I think he shouldn't be manager, because he keeps choosing the wrong starting 11. Passing was good in the first half, but he got distracted by Jamie Vardy's run, as was his centre-back partner, Thiago Silva. Which caused Leicester City to go 2-0 up. He should have been marking James Maddison. He was a little more solid in the second half. But that was only because Leicester City started to relax, take their foot off. He gets a 5. Looked rather shaky. He did. Antonio Rudiger. Now, moving on to his partner, Thiago Silva. Looked rather shaky. And he couldn't handle the pace of Jamie Vardy. He was better after half-time, but far from the player we know. He gets a 4.5. Ben Chilwell. And what a horrible way to come back to your former team. He was not at his best. He did okay with dealing with Timothy Castagne's attacks, but he offered absolutely nothing in his own right going forward. He gets a 5. Mateo Kovacic. He played as a lone DM in this game, and it showed that he really isn't a DM. He was player of the season last year. But Lampard clearly doesn't know how to use him. And I honestly think he would do better under a more experienced coach. 5. Mason Mount, aka Frank Lampard's son. In my opinion, one of the best players on the pitch. Didn't see enough of the ball in the first half, and was kept in Wilfred Ndidi's pockets. He took out a lot of his frustrations on his teammates, but he was one of our best players. And I give him a 7. Kai Havertz couldn't impose himself on the game at all in the opening half hour, and Leicester ran rings around him. And he does not have a defined role at all. And he struggled for form. 5. Christian Pulisic. He was dribbled down by too many blind alleys and got nothing out of Timothy Castagne. He was lucky not to be hooked off instead of Hudson-Odoi. Plenty of effort, but not enough quality. 5. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now this is the player I wanted to see start for so long. He got nothing out of James Justin throughout the game. Had him in his pockets the whole time. No, sorry, James Justin had him in his pockets, not the other way around. And was subbed off at the 68th minute. 5. Tammy Abraham, the main striker. A hard worker, but didn't get rewarded much at all. Didn't stop running, but he had nothing in the way. He had no chances going forward. 4. Now time to mark the substitutes, which were which were Timo Werner, who came on for Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Hakim Ziyech, who came on for Kai Havertz. Now this was one of Timo Werner's much better performances out of the season, and he found the back of the net. But unfortunately, VAR ruled it out, which was unfortunate for the lad. That goal could have given him some confidence going forward. But, oh well, just sums up our season, really. But yeah, he was one of our better players today. He gets a 6. Now, Hakim Ziyech didn't have much of an impact. He made a good tackle to deny James Justin from getting a shot. He also gets a 6. Now, those are all the players rated. Now, my man of the match. My man of the match for Chelsea goes to Mason Mount. Because... Oh, wait. No. I have to rate the manager first. Frank Lampard. 5. He did not get the lineup today. The best lineup today. And that's it. That's what he's getting. 5. Now, Chelsea's man of the match would be Mason Mount. He was the only player on the pitch that showed some sort of fight, some sort of fighting spirit for the badge. And the only one who actually seemed to care. Now, with that being said, the man of the match, Wilfred Ndidi. What a goal. An underrated player. Definitely. In my opinion, he walks into our midfield easily over Mateo Kovacic. And, dare I say it, on current form, he is better than N'Golo Conte. And he has a bright future ahead of him. I actually do not see him staying at Leicester City for his whole career. I see a team like Man City or Man United or Liverpool picking him up at some point. But with that being said, these are my player ratings. If you agree with me, let me know. Put your own player ratings in the comments below. And with that being said, my Premier League predictions video will be out. Sorry, my Premier League reaction video, reacting to my Premier League predictions video, will be out after the Liverpool game, which is at 8 o'clock. That will be out either tomorrow or immediately after the Liverpool game. So, with that being said, social media is in the description below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. And you have been a fabulous audience. This is Nipun Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chels. London is blue. And Lampard out.